Like, it broke my heart down because I do got a story to tell. And one day I'm going to tell my story. One day.
I was losing myself.
I'ma get paid the way that I talk. I'ma get paid the way that I do. You bitch. I'ma get paid the way that I walk. I'ma get paid the way that I talk. Y'all already know what's going on, okay? Big Mark on that ride is nothing but blade truck. Baby, if you ain't riding on blade truck, I don't know what to tell you about these feet. I'm in Orlando, Florida, okay? For this promoter, Big Mark. Okay. Bye-bye. I'm glad y'all had fun. Okay. Come on. That was a great vibe. Stop playing.
What's good, bedtime bandits? It's your girl Britt, and I'm coming with that early morning, late night tea. So make sure you pour it up for me and smash that like button. If you watched my last video, then you know Shamar got allegedly scammed, and now he's in Florida. Looks like he has 2 or 3 bookings, and it seems like the promoter was treating him right. And let's just hope the promoter actually paid Shamar, because he claims he wasn't stepping foot into another club until he got the back end first. Now, Alvo had another breakdown online. He claims that he wasn't drinking and or smoking. Now, it looks like Shamar's new man landed yesterday, but Shamar is out in Florida, and I'm not sure, but it looks like his man stayed home. It looks like he is in support of Shamar. He's been posting a lot of Shamar's bookings. Now, I don't know, but it doesn't seem like he's too pressed to be outside just yet, but we're going to see how it is when Shamar gets back, because Shamar looked like he was out there having a good old time. And apparently Alvo can't go live on YouTube for 2 weeks. Claims that Shamar and his supporters got his page blocked again, along with some bloggers that he mentioned. Now, y'all know I am not a fan of the mass reporting, but I also believe in keeping yourself clean, so there's nothing to report on. Now, I hope you got you a tall cup, because we definitely about to fill it up. But before we get into this tea, make sure you pour it up for me and smash that like button.
This is not me. Just talk to yourself, and you just want it so much better for yourself. Like, I want so much better for myself. This is not me. This is not me. When I went and looked at my TikToks and I seen the people in the comments talking about Alvo, be a model, Alvo, we love this shoe, like, it broke my heart down because I do got a story to tell. And one day I'm going to tell my story. One day I'm going to tell my story. I'm going to tell it my way and how it need to be told. And I just feel like, bro, I just love myself so much, bro. And I just love God so much. And I just, you know, and I just want to be able to replace all that with my spirit and with being happy. And I just feel like being negative, being rude to people, I don't have to do that. I can be myself. I can be a wonderful person. You feel me? I can be who I really am. And I just want to let y'all know that it don't matter what you're going through, it's how you're going through it. Because it's probably somebody watching this. It's somebody that probably scroll on TikTok right now, or it's probably somebody that need to hear this. Be yourself no matter who you're around, what you're going through. I don't care if being somebody else make you $10 billion. Be who you are. Be who God designed you to be, because we need you. Personality, we need that superpower God put into you. And just be great, bro. But I promise y'all, I'm not.
Let me find out Alvo making a change, y'all. I'm not gonna lie, them pictures did eat down. The outfit was not given in that little room, but once he popped out, he popped out. And I ain't never been no hater. I know y'all seen that little like. I honestly don't have any personal feelings toward these people. They're viral, so I post them. If somebody else goes viral tomorrow, they will get posted as well. So I know a lot of y'all are super invested in the comments, but just enjoy the content. Because like Alvo said, no matter what y'all say, I'm going to be myself. Now, sometimes we all know it can get a little hard around the holidays. And I'm not exactly sure what prompted this breakdown for Alvo. Enlightenment, I guess you can call it. But it seems like a lot of people have been giving him advice lately. And it's really starting to get to him. But let's pour up the rest of this tea.
Like, he's depressed, he's sad, he don't have nothing going on in his life, he's miserable. So every time he see me doing good, he's gonna always speak out, he's gonna always feel some type of way. And I'm always go live and defend myself and say something. I don't care who get mad, who feels some type of way, who be like, oh my God, Alvo, stop, just let it go. I don't care. That's why I'm calm, I'm very demure. I'm always responding. I don't care. Anybody who body not cricket will understand what's going on. He's clearly upset and jealous that I'm living my life and I'm doing good. And I don't want to, you know, demasculate myself and sit here and be so feminine and be like, oh yeah, whoop, and just read him and do all that. I don't care, y'all. I don't have no hurt in my heart against this boy. I don't care. I got with Shamar. I did what I had to do. I ran it up. I went from 30K to 118K. I went from 90K to 400K. I did what I had to do. I got the clout on Minado. So now it's time for me to do what I have to do. Damn! I don't like drama. I don't want to be in no drama. I just want to be a better me, and I want to show y'all who I am. I mean, I can read people here and there, but I'm not in the mood to read people. Some people you can look at and read themselves. At the end of the day, he do need a caregiver. Because at the end of the day, he does. A person that can't count out $10, I shouldn't even be arguing with, nor should I refrain to. A person, I take my moment away from me. I don't take nobody's moment away from them. You feel me? So just don't take my moment away from me, and please don't aggravate me today. I want to have a great day today.
Well, Alvo, if you really want to have a good day, you're the only one who can control that. Sometimes the world and the universe just so happens to give you the energy that you've been putting out. Now, Alvo says he's making a change, and it's honestly really good if he is. However, this is not our first time hearing this from Alvo, but we're going to be here to clock the tea. So pour it up for me and smash that like button.
Money in that store, and then I had went and got me some Lululemon. I got me a Lululemon outfit. And I got me another Lululemon outfit. Basically, I just spent too much money that I shouldn't even spend.
Lululemon that you couldn't get me, that I asked you multiple times. Get me Lululemon. And if you didn't want to get me Lululemon, we can return it back. What? But someone else had to get it.
And not Alvo throwing shade to JD. So apparently he and Alvo had a fake relationship for content. Alvo tried to expose JD for having a house in Virginia, used the first letter of each word. And guess I just learned that, so it's tea for me. But I honestly think it backfired. JD then exposed Alvo for saying that Shamar gave him something. And then simultaneously, Alvo came out with a video breaking down crying, saying that Shamar indeed did do something to him. That he would never forgive Shamar for. Now he claims it was about Shamar leaking his Twitter picture. And obviously this is all alleged, but why would you be having a breakdown for pictures that you already put out publicly to the internet? Now JD has been ghost ever since and has even deleted his TikTok. Now, I don't know if that was his main page or not, but at least he deleted the one that he had when he was with Alvo. Maybe it's just me, but I would either do what JD did and just go ghost from the internet, or just go to the doctor and prove that what everyone is saying isn't true. But to constantly keep having conversations about it with no proof just shows that somebody hiding something, which is their personal business that they do not have to expose. However, that also means they should probably stop speaking on other people's health conditions.
Okay, cool. People, that's not who I am. And when I came on this internet, I wanted to be a comedian. I wanted to be a model. I wanted to be an actor, and I wanted to show y'all who I was. And I felt like I had adopted into my environment and everything else was going on. I feel like I just wanted to be viral so bad, that I put myself in situations that God never needed me to be. And some of the situations cause things that, cause me to be drinking. That's why I drink the way I drink and all that stuff like that. So y'all, I'm thinking about all this. I'm thinking about all this. You feel me? As I'm reading these comments, and then I see this one comment, and it's like, maybe I will just need to stop drinking.
Case closed, but still open.
So I'm reading the comments, I'm reading everything, and then I'm like, dang, bro. Since I've been in Seattle, I couldn't get no. I haven't smoked a blunt since I've been in Seattle. Oh my God. I really couldn't even get no drink. I just had my first drink last night. I had like 2 shots. Today, I'm sober. I haven't drunk. I haven't smoked. I hit my little vape and stuff like that. Really? I'm so angry because I'm like, oh my God, if I just start drinking and start smoking today, what I'm going to do to get through life? Like,
this ain't no joke, man. This the real deal.
I really want to stop drink. I really want to stop drinking, y'all. I really do. And it's just like, when I read comments like that, I don't know, it just do something to me because it's just like, I really do want to stop drinking, but drinking is how I deal with what I deal with. And then it's like, getting all.
Well, dang, Alvo, not you giving us 72,000 emotions in 10 minutes. And I'm good to see you acknowledging the fact that you have a problem. Even though we've seen you state it in other videos, it seems like you're starting to take it more seriously. And I know you have a lot of fans who say, oh, he's young. Oh, Shamar talked about him, so it's okay if he talks about Shamar. Those people don't want to see you do great. They want to see you off that Don Julio at the Fulio so they can be entertained. They want to see you lose all possible future opportunities by making you think that it's okay to talk about a disabled person online, lose out on your blessings just to gain revenge. Y'all better watch out who y'all call so-called supporters.
And ask people for help. And then it's like, I started telling them how I feel. And then it's like everybody keep telling me the same thing. They like, Alvo, stop talking about Shamar.
Well, duh.
I got into the whole Shamar thing. I'm like, Shamar was talking about me. They was like, Alvo, just stop talking about Shamar because you're going to hinder your blessings. I'm like, how am I going to hinder my blessings? They was like, because they were like, you don't need the revenge. That's what Izzy telling me. I don't need to do revenge. Just stop talking about Shamar. Let it go. So I'm like, okay, I ain't going to tell you nothing else about Shamar. Fuck Shamar, woo woo. But then it's just like, it's bigger than Shamar. I don't think that's hindering my blessings.
What?
I feel like I'm hindering my blessings because I'm keep drinking and I'm keep smoking. And I feel like I really need to start drinking and I really need to start smoking. Well, I just start drinking, I just start smoking, I start, responding to drama. I can't wait till I get to the point where I start wanting to be laid up with a man just to feel some type of happiness. You feel me? Yeah. For the cuddle, like I just love to be held. I just love when people hold me. I just love to be held because it just like, I don't know, I be by myself so much. So I just don't need no weed, no liquor, no boy, no nothing to feel like I'm somebody. I'm just ready to change. I'm so ready for a change. And I know change ain't just saying that you want to change, but I'm just so ready to change. Like,
Well, we're waiting.
I don't know, y'all. I'm just so ready, bro. I'm just so ready to be happy and don't say I'm happy. I'm just so ready to be at peace and don't say that, oh, I'm at peace today, y'all. I'm feeling good and I'm happy. I don't crave dick. Good and I'm happy. I don't crave. Like when I was with Shamar, I didn't crave dick.
What did you say?
I guess I did play it back twice for the people with selective hearing. But Alvo, I know you said you ain't drinking smoke today. I don't think you mean to say what you said or said what you meant. You just said when you're happy, you don't think about D. And when you were with Shamar, you wasn't thinking about D. Ooh, not you missing Big Marco. It takes a lot of hard work and dedication when you're not just going up off of cloud.
For like, I didn't crave dick until I started getting unhappy and I started going through shit. I ain't gonna say he want to be a girl because some people don't be wanting to be girls, but he want to be, he want to get plucked. I want to get plucked. And when two people want to get plucked, it's not gonna never work. So I don't understand why he talking about me because I ain't never did nothing to the boy. I had a whole trend, I had a trans, and I had a nigga. Nobody never seen my trans, nobody never seen my nigga. And my nigga cut me off when I got with Shamar.
What?
Like on game. Niggas I really don't want to be with, people I really like, I don't bring them on the internet. I'm not talking about Shamar no more. I'm really dead ass serious when I say I'm not talking about Shamar no more.
Really?
Shamar had a booking with Young Miami. He was outside with Young Miami. If I was around Young Miami or I was around JT, anybody in that certain manner, I wouldn't Shamar. He just left from being with an A-list celebrity last night and started talking about a Z-list bagger.
It's good to see Alvo being real with himself for once. But how do you know they didn't ask about you, Alvo? Like you said, you and Shamar went viral. Shamar may have already been viral. However, the breakup and how you treated Shamar afterwards is what really made the story blow up because people love toxicity. Every podcast you went on after breaking up with Shamar was to talk about Shamar. So at this point, it's fair game if either one of you talk about each other.
I'm just surviving. I ain't gonna stick to it. That's what I'm saying. Like at the end of the day, y'all, everybody watching what's going on. Everybody clearly see. Y'all see that Shamar missed me. He keep wanted to be with Shamar, y'all. I would have still been with Shamar. Shamar, somebody he broke up with me. Shamar never broke up with me. I left Shamar. Y'all seen when I left his ass. I started living in Airbnbs when I left. Like I don't have nothing bad to say about Shamar. My skin getting real black because I'm depressed. Baby, I've been black.
Wow, oh wow. It never ceases to amaze me that majority of the people who follow these channels of all the same culture, background, and race, but yet comments on someone's skin color. But those are the same people that think it's okay to take revenge into your own hands.
Now, I ain't gonna lie. You said my eyes getting yellow. You might be telling the truth because I ain't gonna lie. I do drink a lot. I drink every goddamn day. Haven't been drunk today, but I do drink every day. So he was like, oh yeah, his eyes getting yellow. He always drunk. Then, I could have took that because, okay, that's true. Like, instantly, when I was crying and I said, Shamar know what he did to me, Everybody took that and ran with it, and I said Shamar gave me HIV. I never said Shamar gave me HIV. I said Shamar know what he did to me. Twitter, posting my mama's address. Like, that's weird.
One, I thought you originally said that Messy Doll and Clue were the ones who leaked your mother's information. We all also watched Shamar attempt to file charges on you, and he couldn't even remember the address to tell the police. It's funny because yes, I think Shamar uses his disability as a crutch, but I also think others uses his disability when it's convenient for them as well.
Alvo said Shamar know what he did to me, so let me take that and post it and go viral.
Y'all like the video yet? Okay, calm down. I'm just checking to make sure you're paying attention to what Alvo's saying. How he gonna try to blame us because he came up here spreading all his business just because he was mad at Shamar? You specifically told us that Shamar tried to give you something. So don't act like people just making it up. And if you don't say what that is, people are going to speculate. Now, I would never put any medical history on someone without fact, but the same people who do low blows like that are the same people who think it's okay to take revenge into your own hands.
So at the end of the day, you was on YouTube. I wasn't on YouTube. I was on TikTok.
Now, in my opinion, it doesn't really matter what platform he was on. However, you may have been on TikTok as well, but you were definitely on YouTube because I don't watch lives on TikTok.
Shamar got sick when he went with a Mexican and a black man. What? I bought that, and he tried to come to give it to me. And I be nasty sometimes. Look at me.
Exactly.
I want you raw. I said, Shamar, you can't fuck raw. You gotta put him on, and Shamar, he for me. I ain't gonna lie, let him fuck. I bent over, I creamed all over his wood.
No. No.
But they took my video and put it on YouTube. I go, they supporters to come report my page so I can't go live. But then I make fake pages or other pages and still be able to go live. Like right now, I can't go live on YouTube for 2 weeks.
Damn!
Because Davis had all her people come mass report me. But people don't like to give me my flowers.
Exactly. So all y'all little Alvo fans can get up out of my comments because I'm constantly reinforcing the fact that I am not a fan of mass reporting. And if you don't like something somebody is doing in their videos or something somebody is saying, respond, leave your opinion, like or dislike the video, or just don't watch. But the fact that y'all reporting each other to SSI, Adult Protective Services, why stop at YouTube?
I really carried TikTok and YouTube for the last 6 months. Let's be real.
And your fans stay in my comments too. But again, I'm one of the only people who say thank you to the entire circus, to everybody who has this consistent drama and toxicity going on. It gives me something easy to report on. Big breakups, SA and DV, unfortunately, always go viral. Come on now, we got to give it to Alvo. There's no reward without risk. This man has risked his entire future to make himself go viral. So don't ever think I'm not grateful, Alvo. I don't want you to get kicked off of YouTube. I honestly just wish that you and Shamar actually planned this breakup and it wasn't your intentions from the beginning, because whether or not you want to realize it, but you secretly recording Shamar and then exposing him, no famous person or anybody who has any popularity is going to want you to ever be in their private space. In my opinion, it's going to be very hard to get people to trust you.
I'm a funny ass nigga.
Not up for debate.
Everybody over exaggerate. Everybody lie. But I can't y'all no lie. I'm not lying when I tell y'all this. I never liked it, Tommy.
Now, I'm not sure if y'all seen Tommy the Gossip's Easter pictures with his son. They were so adorable. If you haven't, make sure you go over to his page and check it out. I'm all for spreading positivity. But Alvo accused Tommy of SAing him again. And this time he went into a little more detail. And I'm sure Tommy's going to wake up and clap back as soon as he gets a chance.
I go everywhere. 5-star restaurants. I go everywhere. Nice bars. Delta planes. Delta flights. I mean, never assaulted you. And that's the part we didn't like. 'Cause I never lied. When I said what I said, I honestly, God was telling the truth.
Really?
I never wanted to have switch with Tommy. Tommy forced me to have. When Tyra got mad at Tommy, Tyra told y'all. When Shamar got mad at Tommy, Shamar told y'all.
So now all of a sudden Shamar is trustworthy? Or should we only believe him when it benefits you? In my opinion, they just repeated what you told them. No one was there but you and Tommy.
When Tommy got mad, he said, he was living at my house. But he said he was at my house. You think he was gonna give me no dick? I never. Oh my God. How I started drinking real bad is when I got with Tommy. I wasn't even drinking. I had to fuck drink. So you telling me to go around saying somebody touched me and they didn't touch me, or somebody did something to me if they didn't do it? I would never say nothing to hurt somebody's platform or hurt somebody's image or, you know, do something to somebody just to do it to them out of spite.
That's a damn lie.
When you force yourself on somebody and you force something, it's sexual assault. I didn't willingly want to. So how y'all gonna sit here and tell me that I lied about something I didn't lie? You just didn't want to believe my truth because you, like, I didn't lie about shit.
And I honestly don't think Alvo is lying. I actually think it's the terminology that he's using that people don't like. And I think he's confusing essay with manipulation. If he didn't physically harm you or hurt you or even say, hey, if you don't do this, you have to get out, then it's not essay. And even if he told you you had to do it to stay there, my black SSA would have just been on the streets. You were both adults and you made a choice. And unfortunately, Alvo, that's not opinion, it's fact. And it happens to women every single day. Some of them are actually being held against their will and people still telling them it's their fault. And in my opinion, that's a huge allegation that can ruin anybody's platform.
The reason why everybody said that I had sex with my father, I never had sex with my father. My mother, she loves me. My stepfather, he loves me. My family, they love me. All them love me, but I'm a grown, gay, black man. I'm not finna sit here and bring what I got going on until my parents' home. Yeah! This is right now. My dad don't like when I get in there and do all this. My stepdaddy, he loves the out of me. He cared about me so much. My stepdaddy just told me a couple days ago, he said, Bo, come to the crib. I said, oh, I'm finna go to Seattle. He said, why you going to Seattle for? I said, because I'm finna go out there and do a little bit of business and shit. Woo. He's like, come home. Like, you don't have to be out there, right? I said, I know I don't got to be out there. He's like, you can come home. You know that, right? I said, I know I can come home. I got so I had a gay dad who was supposed to teach me the gay world, teach me, you know, the proper things about gay, because my mama can't teach me how to be gay. They know how to clean themselves out. They know how to make money.
Y'all like the video yet? Okay, just making sure. Now, I don't know about making money, but all my real bedtime bandits know that your girl is part of the LGBTQIA plus community. Maybe they call it a family wherever Alvo's from. Where I'm from, they call it a house, which is, I guess, essentially the same thing. And like he said, it's a community of people, whether it be lesbian, trans, gay, bi, who come together as a family and, like he said, references each other as brother, sister, mother, cousin, which ultimately serves as a community for you. And thankful for me, I didn't have any of the experiences that Alvo did. We were not allowed in any way, shape, or form to date and or be intimate with one another. And if it was found out that we would be put out the house, because the goal was to stay away from toxicity and drama. And now, of course, you know, everybody has their own way of running things. But please stop saying that this man's father SA'd him. And that he is referencing is just in a community or a group with him that he referred to as father.
He gets to where he need to do. He starts a family to help other younger gays so they can not catch diseases. And that's what a gay family is supposed to be. It's supposed to be a family of LGBT people. You're supposed to look at people like either your brother, your sister, your uncle, your daddy, and y'all supposed to be a family and be a community and help each other. That's what a gay family is.
Exactly.
To teach me the way, he gave me a place to stay, and you know, he was putting me on to shit I wanted to do. But then he started wanting to have sex with me.
No.
Tommy came trying to get with me. I told Tommy I don't want to be in a relationship. Tommy asked me what I had going on. I told Tommy what I had going on. I told Tommy my gay dad keep on trying to have. Tommy asked me. Then me and my gay dad just did it because I don't want to have nowhere to go. Tommy used to literally stay on the phone with me all night and try to chill with me and do shit. Tommy used to come and get me. Tommy used to Uber me to him. The day before my birthday, July 12th, my gay dad tried to have. I was on the phone with Tommy. We got into it. I told him, I'm not trying to do that. I don't want to do all that woo-woo. And we had got into bad blood. Tommy dead ass, I swear to God strike me dead. Jesus could take the breath away from me. Tommy dead ass said, you ain't got to go through that. I'm finna see your Uber to my house right now. I said,
now, this situation definitely isn't funny, but that Tommy impersonation was spot on.
He is. He said, yeah. He said, go pack your shit. I literally was on the phone with Tommy. Told me if I leave his house, I couldn't come back. Tommy told me, don't worry about it. Get my to his house. I got all my shit. I went to Tommy's house. That's when Tommy said we can be in a fake relationship. We can do all this. He told me he got clout. He got XYZ. He can do this. He can do that. Tommy, I wanted to be with Tommy. I paid Tommy rent because he took me out of a situation that I didn't want to be in. And not only did he take me out of that situation, he started me a platform. Wrong for me to be like, oh, Tommy did this and Tommy did that to me? Yeah, it was wrong. Because at the end of the day, I know y'all thinking, Alvo, you a grown-ass man. Be real. A lot of people not going to be real. When you in survival mode and you ain't got nobody and you ain't got...
Yes, some people would do whatever it takes, like staying in the shelter, getting a job, and working their way up to getting their own home, even living in the car. And I know you don't have a car, but you said you were working. Putt-putts A to B costs $1,000 sometimes. I think you were in a comfortable situation, and most people would have done exactly what you did. To say that he essayed you, dang.
You're going to do whatever it takes. Say they're going to help better my life. They want to be in a relationship, and they want to be... I did what I already knew to do. And I know it might sound like a prostitute. Sure, it might sound like, oh, Alvo, then you was the no, do it this time, and then start drinking. So I started telling Tommy shit. That's when Tommy started buying me alcohol. And
What is going on here?
the last time, I always tell the same exact story, the same way. The last time me and Tommy ever had, I cried.
Damn!
I cried. And he asked me why I was crying for. And I don't like him. He said, you don't have to have... He said I didn't have to have... That's what, we started beefing.
This ain't no joke, man. This the real
Now,
deal.
y'all let me know what y'all think about this in the comments below. Usually, I'm not one to speculate on things like R or SA, but from the story that Alvo has told us about him and Tommy, do you consider that SA, what Tommy did to Alvo, or what he claims he did to him? Y'all drop it in the comments. I really need to know.
You start getting mad. Tommy know I ain't never like... I always liked Tommy as a friend. Trying to be grown so fast, and I wasn't trying to be on my own. Y'all gotta understand, when I got with Tommy, I just came out the closet. I literally just came out the closet at my mama's house. And I wouldn't even had to went through what I went through with Tommy. But at the end of the day, I put myself in that situation.
Yes, definitely.
Because I wanted to be grown. Oh, you did Tommy so wrong. And when me and Tommy used to try to get cool and talk, I used to ask Tommy, what did I did to you? He's like, you know what you did to me? I'm like, what I did? You made me fall in love. I'm like, how the fuck did you fall in love when I was doing what we supposed to do? I'm trying to get this clout. I'm trying to get to where I need to be.
Ooh-wee, that was a whole lot of tea for me. Do you like, comment, and subscribe to the channel yet? Did you turn on the post notification bell so you know every time I'm dropping a video? And I don't know about that whole situation. Maybe Tommy just caught feelings. It does happen. But before we get out of here, I want to make a post notification shout out to I Am Hollywood. Thank you so much for commenting first on my video. And please, please forgive me anybody who I missed. I'm going to try to stay as consistent as I can with post notification shout out. So if you want a post notification shout out, make sure you subscribe to the channel and have your post notifications turned on so you can be the first to comment on my video. Thank you to I Am Hollywood and all the rest of my bedtime bandits who make sure to turn me up every single day. I appreciate y'all. Love y'all. Peace.